Yeah.
Well, we want to welcome in our next guest too. First at 4, Sister Jacqueline Sanchez-Small is with us to talk about the Glinodo Goat Fest, the first annual that's happening this weekend. Sister, welcome in.
Thank you.
And I remember, we were just talking, I remember this story for last year. We sent John Last out there. It was one of his the last words.
That's right.
And so basically you bring goats in to help take care of invasive species that are on your property.
That's right. We are blessed to have about 100 acres of property, and it's right on Lake Erie, and 7 Mile Creek runs through it. And we have a pretty strong commitment to taking care of the environment. So we want the space to be welcoming to everybody. We want it to be a really healthy ecosystem. And like a lot of people around here, we have a ton of invasive species, multiflora rose, knotweed, bittersweet. It would take forever for one person to go through and pull it up.
Right.
And if we're spraying Roundup or that kind of chemical spray, it goes right into the creek, right into the lake. So a really good solution was to bring in these goatscapers. And last year was the first year we had them. We were thrilled with it, and we're glad to have them back another year.
And you said just bringing in these goats from Buffalo just naturally brought about so much interest that you've decided to kind of build it up into a festival this year.
That's right. People love to watch the goats work. They're really cute, and you can see a pretty dramatic difference relatively quickly.
Wow.
So how long will they be munching there on your property?
They're here for about 3 weeks, 2 to 3
Okay.
weeks. And they arrived on this past Sunday, so they're just getting going.
Okay, and so this fest, this Glinodo Goat Fest, is going to be happening this coming Saturday from 1 until 3:30. Talk about some of the activities that you'll have.
Right, so there'll be some short programs at 1:30 and 2:30 from the woman who owns Let's Goat Buffalo. She knows a ton about how everything works and what makes this such a good process, so she's happy to speak with people, and we'll have some short programs there. We're also going to have some activities for kids, a storybook trail, so you can walk along the area where the goats are working and read a little story as you go.
Nice.
We'll have some games, and we'll have some activities for adults as well.
And it really also spreads awareness about what happens on your property and what your organization is all about as well.
That's exactly what we're hoping for. We know we're not the only people to have these invasives, and we'd like to kind of spark ideas in other people about different creative environmental solutions.
Yeah.
And we should mention this is not a petting zoo opportunity, because
It
these
is
goats will be
not.
working in poison ivy.
That's right. They love to eat the poison ivy,
Wow.
and it doesn't hurt them at all, but it does kind of stay on their face and on their fur.
Sure. Right.
So don't bring anybody who's dying to touch a goat.
Yeah.
Right.
You're going to be watching from a distance, right?
Yeah.
They're behind a really small fence
Okay.
that kind of moves along with them. So even if you wanted to, you can't.
Yeah, I just think that this is a great opportunity to think about ways that are, environmentally sustainable to take care of, like you said, this invasive species. And what better? It's just the natural way of things to let the goats come in and take care of it.
Exactly.
And how many goats are there?
We have about 12 goats here
Oh,
this
wow.
summer. Yeah. And all of them are rescue goats, which is another cool part of
Yeah.
this company. They either have some sort of little birth defect or genetic problem, or they're too old to be on a farm, and so they have a very happy life now.
Wow.
They just eat and sleep all day.
And how many hours a day are they eating?
They're pretty much out there pretty much from dawn to dusk.
Wow.
And then they go back into their little trailer and sleep the night away.
Oh my goodness.
And somebody's got to do cleanup.
Yeah.
Somebody's got cleanup detail there, right?
That's true, a little bit. Actually, they do help to fertilize the soil.
There you
That's
go.
another
Okay,
part
so
of the good thing.
it works
Yeah.
all the way
Nature.
around. It's a
Yep.
win-win. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sister, thank you so
Absolutely.
much for joining us.
Thank you.
Again, that's Saturday from 1 to 3:30 at the Glinodo Center, right?
Out
Is it-
on East Lake Road
East
in
Lake
Harbor
Road.
Creek.
Yep. Perfect. Thanks.
Thank you so much.